Hello everyone, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts, and this is Prehistoric Facts special episode number 243. We're going to be talking about a prehistoric mammal, and that mammal is Bos primigenius, or the Auroch. And so this is what the Auroch probably looked like. And so I want to get something out here. Is that when this was suggested to me, uh, I didn't know a lot about this animal. I really didn't know a lot about it, and so I really had to do a lot of research on this. Um, the toughest thing for me was actually to find out how long it really lived and like what time periods it lived in. And so this was a lot to work with. And so just to keep in mind for many of you, that do suggest prehistoric animals, I would rather you guys actually suggest to me animals that I do have knowledge about a little bit more. But even though if there is one that I do need to do some research on, I will do it. But at least try to at least do some animals that are like say ice age from like the end of the ice age to older. So older, so ice age and older because those are the ones I tend to usually have a pretty good idea of what these animals were mostly, and have done extensive research on. And so this one was much harder for me to do. And so, but at least I got some information out, and so at least I got the information. So let's actually keep going. So information about the Auroch. Height for the bulls, the males, would actually be 6 feet tall or 1.8 meters. Weight would be in between 1,550 to 3,300 pounds. And so these were pretty big animals. And they lived 2 million years all the way over to 1627. And so these animals did go extinct over 400 years ago, or less than 400 years ago, or getting close to 400 years ago. And so, yeah, this is actually an animal that lived in the Pleistocene to the Holocene epochs, and fossils have been found in Africa, Asia, and Europe, and was described by Bohannes or Boyanus in 1825, excuse me, in 1827. It's supposed to be 1827, not 1825, or 1820, 1825. Yeah, 1825. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I get the years all mixed up. But yeah, described in 1825, and Bojanus is a German biologist who actually has found some of the remains of the Auroch. And so this is a world map, and where I have circled, this is pretty much the areas and where the Auroch fossils have been found. So mostly throughout Europe, some parts in Asia, and even in Africa. That's where a lot of fossils of the Auroch have been found. And here's a skeleton of an Auroch. This is the Eurasian version. This is the Eurasian type of the Auroch. And so let's actually keep on going here. So some more information about it. It's not too much. It is part of the Artiodactyla, so it is an artiodactyl. So a two or even-toed mammal. This is an even-toed mammal, basically the hoofed mammals. So the hoofed mammals, and this is the even-toed variety. So this would actually include pigs, deer, like cattle, and many other types of even-toed mammals. Hippos are part of them. Um, those sorts of things, and it is part of, and also the artiodactyl type of family group that the Auroch is part of is the Bovidae. So it is a bovine, or otherwise a type of ancient cow or cattle, and so this is a wild version of cattle, and the horns could actually be 31 inches across. So this is over 2.5 feet wide. That is astonishingly pretty big. That's pretty wide. And so, yeah, these were animals you did not want to mess with, especially with the bulls. The bulls were probably the ones that were more dangerous than, say, the females. Environments that the Auroch actually lived in: warm, continental, and then some areas that were dry. There were even colder climates that it did live in, but it was mainly looking into more living into like drier environments. It would have been lots of trees, grass, flowers, ferns, conifers, etc. That were around. Rivers, lakes, and ponds, and also other types of animals like insects, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Those were mostly a lot of those animals that were mostly the animals that were around in that type of environment. The predators that it lived with is more likely to contend with cave lions, especially in the Ice Age. Cave lions would have been a predator for it. Of course, humans. Humans were uh, a predator for the Auroch. Maybe bears, but that's still to be determined about that. Wolves and cave hyenas. Cave hyenas, especially in Europe, were the ones that were actually more likely going to be going after some of these. Most of these predators would be going after the Auroch, but it's mostly going to be the cave lions, or the big cats, humans, and wolves. The cave hyenas, they could actually take one down. It's just that it's more likely that they did scavenge most of them, but they probably did hunt them when they could. But bears, that's still to be determined. Extinction is mostly due to humans and habitat loss. So it's mostly due to human hunting, disease, and human development in their habitat. And so the last auroch was actually in 1627 in Poland, and that was the last one that was actually found in the wild. And and it died in that, pretty much died around that kind of time. And so humans were mostly the main cause of the extinction of the auroch. And so the next episode will be on May 15th, 2025. And that'll be an extra episode, and I'll be talking about this type of book, The Lost World of the Dinosaurs. So it's a book that fairly recently came out, and so I will be reading this book, and I will give you my thoughts on the book, and if you guys should read it, and I think, and talk about the good things about the book, and if it's very good with information. This is a nonfiction book, by the way. This is a nonfiction book, so it's a scientific type of book. And so, yeah, I'll be doing the extra episode on a book. And you can still send me questions about dinosaurs and other prehistoric life by emailing me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or look on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts of Dino Chris. Like the page, you should put your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Don't put them on Messenger. Messengers are private conversations, so please put your questions in the comment section on any Facebook post. And also for you YouTubers out there, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go on into my analytics, so a lot of you guys are checking out my channel and not subscribed yet. So please feel free to hit the like button, and that's how the YouTube algorithm works. The more likes the video gets, the more likely the video gets spread out to people that are interested in dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, and geology in general. And also share the videos, share the channel to anybody that is interested in dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, and geology in general. So please feel free to do so. And also hit the notification bell so that we can get notified of every video that comes out. And also you can go into the posts on the channel, and you can check out the polls. And I'd like you guys to participate in some of these polls, and I might do some trivia type of questions pretty soon. It might actually happen more likely in the month of June. And so if you guys go into the posts on the channel, just click on the posts, and you can actually look through the polls, interact, and also give me your opinions on in the comment section on some of these on some of the things that you actually are seeing in the polls. And I want to hear some different answers too. If like, say, the most recent one that I did put out, there'll be another one coming out later, pretty soon. But it's about comedic quotes in dinosaur movies and TV shows. And do you guys have a favorite comedic quote in a dinosaur film or TV show? Please feel free to put your answers down in the comment section on that poll. Please feel free to do so, because if it's only the three that are above, like the category other, that's fine. But but hey, give me your favorite quotes, or if there's another one that you actually know that is really funny, please put that in the comment section. But anyway, and also for YouTubers out there, leave your questions in the comment section because I do read them all. All of you guys are sending me questions via email, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys are awesome. You're giving me some great questions for those Q&A episodes. And so keep up the great work, and also make sure you keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Instagram at dino.chris.pf. I post pretty cool stuff on there. You could also follow me on Threads, same thing, at dino.chris.pf. I post pretty cool stuff on there as well. Also, take care of people around you. And also, for you younger people out there, to make sure listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. It's the best motivation you could have. A good education is free. Important to have a good education. So with a good education, you can do a good job in the future. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.